Hey, what's up guys, Planet Airsoft here, and don't you love when it's like spring or whatever season it is that it's supposed to be warm and it's not warm and it's cold? I don't love that. Anyway, today I have the ICS CXP MMR DMR, that's quite a mouthful, I know, sent over for me to review by Fox Airsoft. Oh my god, a chipmunk. Oh, I do that too often. I do that too often in my videos. Anyway, it's just okay. Anyway, I'm quite excited for this video just because I've yet to review an ICS gun, I think ever. I don't think I've ever reviewed an ICS gun, and this is a cool one to start off with. So let's do this. People, unboxing time. So it comes in this like pretty giant box because this is, like I said, the DMR variant, so it's giant. Let's open the box. Get this like tiny styrofoam thing for this big box. I don't know if that came like that or whatever, but that's what happens. Maybe it's just how it is. The price over there? No. It's okay, I know the price anyway. Then you get this like little catalog style thing. Just tuck everything underneath here. You get some, you get all the variants. It basically comes in, I believe, like a bunch of variants. You get the carbine, the SBR, the DMR, which is this one. But we're only going to be focusing on that one because that's the one we're reviewing today. Then you get your instructions written in mostly not English, slight English, how do you like operate your stock, because it's got some functions, but we'll talk about that in this video. Next up, you got a lot of like stuff going on in this box. I mean, I can't say bad words because my brother's behind the camera, but we're gonna, you know, just stuff behind it. Yeah. So for starters, it does have a fuse, so it comes with a few fuses that are extra, which is a really nice touch because it blows. You have more. You get these BBs, which I don't know if I personally would use. I mean, it does have like a nicer bag than the usual little garbage bag you get, but still, I don't know. And then you get, I have no idea what this is for. I spent like a solid 3 minutes trying to figure it out and I couldn't. It's like this little piece thingy. I don't know. And then you get your high capacity magazine, which is interesting because it's a DMR, but it does shoot full auto, so I guess that kind of explains that. You have a see-through, I think, so you can see your BBs. So pretty flimsy feeling magazine, but then again, with a lot of high-end guns, you don't get good magazines, so that's okay. What else in the box? Besides for the gun, you get freaking stuff. What the heck? I fell. Sim can get it. Thanks, buddy. You get your enjamming rod, which is jamming rod, nothing special there. Then something else which I don't know the use for. Like literally, this looks like it's like a tongs. I don't know what the heck that's for, but it's okay because it comes for free, so you can't complain. Anything else? Finally, last but not least, you get the gun. This thing is really nice. It's like it's metal everywhere, pretty much, as the stock and the pistol grip, whatever. We'll talk about it. And it's heavy, but it's very well balanced, I gotta say. Very impressive. Finally, last but not least, before, just come closer, before like the unboxing is over, you get flip-up sights, which are actually quite nice. Is it focused? I can't tell. I think it's focused. And you get a rear flip-up sight too. Yeah, pretty cool touch. It comes with a decent amount in the box. A lot of it I couldn't figure out what it was for, but that's okay because milsim or whatever. So also the inside, I'm gonna try to show you this. Let me just put the gun down on the grass because I don't want it to get scratched, because it ain't mine. It's like, you get this, like, it's not like a nice foam inside, it's like, it's plasticky, which is weird, but whatever. I hope you guys can see that. Awesome. Without further ado, let's move on to the actual review part of this video. I'm going to do the externals with just one shot from here till here and see if I don't forget anything, and if I do, I'll add them in later. Basically, starting from the front, you have your orange flash arrow, which looks kind of cool. It's plastic though, so it doesn't count for anything, and it's also orange. You have your M-LOK rail, which is giant and very lightweight, which doesn't make sense because I said it was well balanced before, and if it was light and this was heavy, you know, and it is a little rear heavy though now that I think about it, so it does make sense. I take that back. You have your Picatinny upper rail. You've got metal upper and lower receivers with ICS trades. You got, I hope you can see this from this far away, but you got an extended non-ambidextrous mag release right here. I mean, slightly extended, which is great because it's nice to not have to feel as much for the mag release. You have, a slightly enlarged trigger guard, And you have this fake stippled pistol grip, which is, I'll tell you in a second if it's comfortable, I forgot. Yeah, it's a little slim, but and I have smaller hands, so it's kind of weird. You have this, oh, this is cool. Let me come over there and show you guys. You have this, I almost broke the table. Oh! You have this ambidextrous, which has, it's cool because it has these like pulley thingamajazzes that I can't explain, but charging handle, and it's pretty dope. Let me go back. Actually, while I'm still here, you have your ambidextrous sling adapter plate thingy for your sling, in case you want one of those, because this is DMR, so it might prove to be useful. Alright, I think I covered everything in terms of externals up until the stock. Let's talk about the stock now. Stock, this is where things I think get cool. This is a sniper stock. I've never actually had one of these before. It's dope. You have these dials over here. This one is for making the stock further out. This one is for the cheek riser. This way, up and down. And what's cool about this is, since this is rear wired, as I previously did not mention, you have to access the battery compartment in the stock. So what you need is a penny. Please don't make any juice jokes, I would cry. And right here you have your little, has like a little, I hope you can see this guys, but has like an unlock and a lock symbol. What you want to do is right here, you want to take this and bring it to the unlock position. It's a little bit stiff. Once that's in the unlock position, you can then pull this out and access your battery space, which is in here. And there is a decent amount of battery space, nothing special. It will hold, I fit a 11 lipo in here, no problem, a stick lipo. But don't expect to be fitting like anything too exciting. Once you're done with that, just close it, and then simply take your coin, or whatever you choose to use, put it back in the lock position. It stays pretty well locked, so no concerns there. Let's move on. There we go. Doesn't look strange. Okay. Shoebox. There we go. Not bad. Oh, I've got a little shoebox cover in the bottom of the floor. Let's try to hit that. This thing's not bad at all. Alright, I gotta go. Shot. 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 One of the main reasons why I wanted to review this gun is because ICS's more premium guns, or even lower end guns, some of them, have a split gearbox, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. Essentially what this means is that the gearbox is, well, it's split, it's in two pieces, which allows you to access the upper components of the gearbox without having to disassemble the entire thing. So the easiest way to, I'm trying not to break this because it's not mine, and that would suck if I broke it. To access this is you take that rear pin right there, which, by the way, doesn't come out all the way because they don't want you to lose it, probably. Just like maneuvering this around in my little garage space. I popped out a little bit with the Allen key. Then you're going to want to just like apply some force downward, and then this is going to pop out. And then you just take this little lip right here. You have to grab it with the charging handle, otherwise it won't come out. It's meant to come out together. Let's just put that down nicely. Just going to go down. There we go. Take off the Allen key and the charging handle, and then let me show you in the closer up camera. There you've got your upper gearbox. This is really freaking cool. It's an incredible concept. I don't know why more manufacturers aren't following and doing this as well. I'm sure there's some reason for it. My favorite reason, favorite thing about this isn't the fact that you can change like your upper gearbox parts easily without having to, you know, deal with taking apart your whole gearbox. You got a super quick change spring system. Essentially take your Allen key, stick it in there, turn, pull it out, and you can change your spring just like that. To reassemble, you take this, put it on top, make sure it's lined up properly. Stick it inside your upper gearbox, make sure the charging handle lines up with the slot where the charging handle would be, and all the way, push, get to push the gearbox in a little bit because it's a spring, just for it to go in. Make sure your pin's out of the way, and simply push your pin back in. Very briefly going to talk about internal stuff because there's a decent amount going on, nothing like too exciting. So I'm going to point out what I think is a highlight, and then the rest you can read on Fox Airsoft's website, which I'm going to link down below. You got a Rotary Hop-Up, which I love. I don't like dial style hop-ups, the one that go like this instead of like, oh, whatever. If you know, you know. You got steel gears, which Something that kind of stressed me out a little bit is you have an inline MOSFET to protect your trigger contacts, which is nice and all, but this gun costs over $400. It really would have been nice to see like maybe a programmable MOSFET, so something like for super better trigger response and not just something to protect your trigger contacts. So, isn't this song?
Okay, you're on, but I guess you can cut that.
Yeah, that's like power video today.
Yes.
So I want to do this like a 2-in-1. Since this is towards the end of the video, I want to do the results of the accuracy test and the overview of this gun all at once. Okay, the results of the accuracy test are like this. I'm going to cut to the chase. It was pretty inconsistent. It wasn't inconsistent to the point where it sucks. It was inconsistent to the point where it wasn't worth $400+. Also, I overall think it's a pretty cool gun. Like, you have a lot of like cool components, like the M-Lock rail, the split gearbox is really dope. But it's not really worth the $400+. It's worth maybe less money, but I'm sorry, I just don't think it's worth the $400+ that it costs. Guys, be sure to check out Fox Airsoft's giveaway. They're always giving away cool stuff. I'll put a link down below. I don't know what it is right now. I mean, I do know what it is right now, but it constantly changes, so I'm not going to say in case you're watching the video in like 50 years from now. YouTube still exists then. But the link's going to be, for that is going to be down below. The link to this gun is going to be down below if you want to check it out. And the link to some of my older videos are going to be down below as well. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.